Wait. Hey guys! I'm not playing. This is really a pain. Funny that. Right, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a beanie right now, yes, it's because my forehead is absolutely humongous. Bruh. And I need to have a fringe as well as a beanie to cover it. But also my hair is an absolute mess right now, so I've got to fix this up. You know, I might as well fix it up before we start this video. Wow. Alright, now we're ready for this video. What is up, everybody? I'm Isaac Natoli, and I'm going to be answering questions you guys ask me on Instagram, so let's get into it. If you guys are wondering why there are 3 doors in my room, it is a secret which, you know, I may save for another video. Okay. So first question is, how did you feel when you first set foot in the gym? Well, absolutely blissful, mate. Seriousness though, like first time I set foot in the gym, you know, I didn't think much of it. I just went to initially get stronger for soccer and build my leg strength, which, you know, sadly gone downhill. Don't even talk about legs. But actually the first time that I properly trained with weights was with my 2 mates, and they brought me along and we trained arms together, and I was on crutches at the time as well, so just excellent idea. My arms were stuck. They couldn't go past here, like, and I was on crutches as well. I'm like pressing down. I'm doing like dips half the day. Mate, I can't get over the pain. But yeah, that was just a funny, like, first time training arms experience. What type of surgery did you go through and how is your recovery? Yeah, so I recently had a right hip replacement because I had hip dysplasia in my right hip, which is just basically where your hips are completely messed, grown all over the place, missing cartilage, all this stuff. And that's just to do with my condition, which I have, which is called spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia. Complete tongue twister. Honestly, I've only just learned to say it like in the past years, but recovery is going good. I'm doing my rehab exercises like twice a day. This is why I haven't been able to go to the gym for the past 2 months, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to go back and get back into it in the next month or so when everything settles down and gyms open and I'm recovered. What exercise did you notice the most growth in your biceps? I'd say no specific exercise really I noticed the most growth with, but me personally, which I found really useful in just blowing up my arms, was training frequency and just incorporating biceps into my training routine 2 or 3 times a week. You know, try fit biceps in with back, and then also train biceps obviously on arm day. And just that in itself really helped me to grow my biceps. Are your parents small too? No offense at all. So much offense taken, bro! Just kidding. No, they are not small. Or short, I guess. Whatever. I'm the only one in my family with my condition, so I'm just so special. I've also just realized that I've got a fucking disgusting pimple there, which is probably very disturbing to many of you guys viewing, so I'm apologize for that. But moving on, what was the toughest challenge growing up? I mean, you know, I didn't really grow.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
So I guess coming into high school was when I kind of realized that I was just a little bit shorter than other people. Like, all my mates kind of growing to like 6 foot, and I'm just like, bruh. I was like 4 foot, like whatever I was. Not that I've grown much from then, but anyway. And no, I was just really lucky growing up that I had great friends and great family. My biggest challenge, so to speak, I guess, was, you know, the physical pain I got in my hips, which kind of just restricted me from doing a lot of things like playing sport and going out. I guess I just had to learn to deal with it, and at the end of the day, I've learned quite a lot from it. So yeah, all in all, I'm just really grateful for my upbringing, and growing up was quite good for me. Favorite food? Penne bolognese. That is just homemade. Nothing tops that for me. Personally, you can lay out anything in the world, but I will take penne bolognese over anything, mate. I don't care. Let's see. Favorite gym exercise? Well, I love bench, although, you know, I've had injuries in the past which have prevented me from actually properly benching, but honestly, like, I just love bench, like the pumps, the PRs I got on it. I just really enjoy it. What's your bicep curl PR? Damn, bro, that's hard, man. I was hitting like double body weight at the time, but then I had to kind of turn it down because I blew my ankles, and yeah, now we're here. Do you listen to music? If so, what type? Yes, mate, I listen to music. I love music, bruh. Nah, I listen to a lot of hardstyle. Absolutely love hardstyle. Anything that makes me feel good, like Empire Sons, you know, a bit of San Holo, that kind of stuff. Honestly, I'm weird when it comes to music, so it's just like whatever the fuck's playing, I'm pretty chill. Yeah, basically whatever mood I'm in, I'll put that music on, and then that's basically what I'm listening to. Yeah, but pretty shit response, sorry about that, but yeah. Tips on how to stay motivated. So yeah, this is a interesting question because, you know, a lot of people have different opinions on it and this and that, but me personally, motivation is something I don't rely on whatsoever. You know, it comes and goes, and it's an external force which I believe you have no control over. Basically, motivation can be useful when it comes to that initial start to something. Let's just say for the gym, you know, you'll have your initial motivation to start going, and you know, you see everyone have that initial inspiration because they're seeing starter gains and this and that, and it's all great fun. And I've learnt discipline, which is an internal force, which I believe is much more useful than motivation because it can get you through those really just absolute dead times when you've got no motivation whatsoever. Discipline kind of gets you through. And ways you can work on your discipline can be by doing something which you really just don't want to do, pushing your comfort zone as much as possible and really breaking those mental barriers. This has really helped me out, is taking a cold shower every morning, and just little things along the way. I've learned is not to rely on motivation because it can basically fuck you up, and instead focus on discipline and you will do well. How was school for you? School was great, you know. I was very fortunate to have great mates, and you know, we just had a cracker time at school. But you know, I wasn't academically the best student, but honestly, all around, like, school was just so much fun. Honestly, so many memories. But yeah, school was really good. How do you push yourself to be more creative every day? Great question. Being creative is quite an important part of creating content and coming up with new ideas every single day. So for me personally, what I've been doing lately is I make sure that my morning is on point. So I'm just really getting my head cleared, and I do this through meditating, reading, cold showers, and also a really good breakfast helps as well. Yeah, that's basically what I do. What gave you the motivation to achieve the strength you have? Unfortunately, I can't answer that question because I'm weak as shit. So let's just rephrase the question for you. I'm going to say, what gave you the motivation to achieve the physique you have? Great question. I guess seeing the beginner, newbie gains, whatever you want to call it, got me consistent with the gym, and then it almost just became an escapism for me because I was able to go in to the gym on just an absolute shit day and just let it all out, have a great session, and I just feel good. Like, literally 9 times out of 10 I'd be leaving the gym feeling on top of the world with a fucking sick pump. Like, just nothing could beat this feeling. Like, it's just evolved over time from a hobby to a passion of mine, and then starting social media has opened opportunities up for me, and yeah, I'm just growing more and more passionate with the gym, and yeah, it's just great. If you aren't following me on Instagram, follow me because, mate, it's just a lot of fun. We're gonna just have such a blast. So I hope to see you over there, and if you are over there, make sure you DM me. We'll have a great chat about anything, about a piece of paper that has fallen from frozen Antarctica. Don't ask, okay? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, you subscribe, you do all that good stuff, and I'll see you next video. See ya.